whereas scripting language is loosely typed. So when I say loosely typed, that means it doesn't need to have any kind of rules. So PHP has absolutely no rules. It's a mess. It's a big mess. So there are no rules. You write it in any way. It just throws an error. It does not stop executing it unless and until there are different types of errors. We talking in coming classes. So there are the two differences. People may ask like, hey, what is PHP? So you should know that PHP is a scripting language. Then he may ask like, hey, what's the difference scripting language and programming language? So you see this ASP and JSP are programming. So these again are used for web technologies, whereas PHP, Perl, Node.js are scripting, and even Ruby it may use Heroku. Maybe I did not do much of research on that. So these guys are scripting languages. Okay, so he may ask an example. Okay, tell me. Okay, even Python, it doesn't need any compilation. So Python. So this is the most popular language now, Python. So the most popular. And now suddenly the popularity has become more to Python. Okay, which I will be talking in here. Yeah, Ankush. Well, we are talking about the introduction of PHP. So I've heard about you from. She told me that you are pretty novice, a newbie. So just listen. It's not a big deal to learn this language. It's very simple. All you gotta do is like concentrate. That's it. Concentration, dedication, and practice. That's only gives you the language. That's it. Else everything is pretty easy. Damn sure. I'm damn sure. Continue the classes. At the end of the course, if you say like I did not understand single piece of this, then I'll explain you from the start. Okay, so all I need from you is like just concentrate. I'll take care of everything. Concentrate. I'll give assignments, do the assignments, and bug me, and don't call me sir. I'm not a sir. I'm a developer. Okay, I'm Sagar. If you guys know about me, I'm on the tutors page of Tutors Live. So okay, I'm not a sir. I'm just not even G-Con. Fine. I'm one among you. Okay. I'm a developer. You are a wannabe developer. So we're all on the same track. There are no levels here. Except that I'm not your friend. Okay. I may be like your friend, but not exactly a friend. Great. Fine. So that's what we are talking. And you find all the videos, Ankush. The videos will be available on the website itself. So you guys just keep checking your emails. I've been sending so many emails, and so many of them are ignoring them. So don't ignore them. Whenever I send an email, that's important. That's it. That is labeled as important. So if you feel like avoiding it, yeah, you can avoid that. But they are really important. They're all classes, video classes, class files, whatever we do over there. Okay. So fine. Now coming to this point, we finished number 1 point. So how a PHP code is compiled or executed, and we talked about programming language and scripting languages. Now how do we get the documentation? There is only single source for PHP, which is php.net. This is the most powerful website. This is the official website of PHP. Whatever that happens in PHP will be shown here. Whatever, anything. So it says the latest release is 5.5.11. So this is the latest release, it says. These are the previous versions, 5.4.27, 5.3.28. So it says PHP is a popular general purpose scripting language that is especially suited to fast, flexible, and pragmatic. PHP powers everything from your blog to most popular websites in the world. So it's very, very powerful, very, very fast, very easy to learn, very easy to code. So that's why PHP has become very popular. It's a most popular language. And when I say popular, used by many. Okay, popular does not mean it's the ultimate language. Popular is like most people use it. Just like how do we do it? Like Facebook. Facebook is a popular social networking site. So that doesn't mean Facebook is a beautiful one or it's an ultimate one. Okay, just like that. So yeah, here you find everything. All you gotta do is like go to documentation every time, any doubt, documentation and search for it, and you can find it in English manual. So what I do is like I bookmark this. You see this? I bookmark. So you guys too just bookmark this. It says getting started. How do you do it? Installation on Windows systems. Okay, it has everything. So this is a single source. As a single largest source. It has community, everything, a lot. And second source is this Stack Overflow. Okay, Stack Overflow. Click on tags and then PHP. You see how popular I'll show PHP. PHP and JavaScript. You see the number of questions. These are the number of questions here. And Java, C#, it has everything. So PHP. So this is again one other source. This is for how do I use Stack Overflow? Is like every time I visit at least once and see what kind of questions people are posting. This gives an idea. How can we do complex questions? How can we approach complex questions? So the people here are really good. It's a community again, a community for just developers who have questions, and it's a community for developers who give answers. So it's both. It's nice. So this is the second place where I go, and the last place I go is this. So this is the last place I go. So whenever I have doubt, I type here. But first thing first. Okay, this is the order. We go here first. You find the documentation. Tomorrow I want to say now I want to learn about sessions. So I search for sessions. I got everything on sessions. See here, sessions. Go to sessions reference section, and it tells everything about sessions. No, I did not get an answer there. So what I do, I'll say ask question here. So when I start say PHP sessions, okay, it throws out actually suggestions, but as of now it's not throwing suggestions. Then the last place I go is like Google. Okay, so try to follow the same order. I don't say like you follow the same order, but this is where you get the documentation. This is the most powerful documentation, single piece of documentation, I'd say. So any questions you can ask here, and at least the first person is me. If you have any question, you can ask me. And sometimes if I don't have an answer, let's say I don't say like I have answer to all the questions, but yeah, if I don't have an answer, I do the same thing. Like first, okay, I'll search here. Then I did not get an answer here. Then I'll go here. Okay, I did not get an answer here too. Then I'll go here. Okay, so you guys have a bridge again here. You can come to me and ask, okay, I have a question in PHP, I have a question in HTML, I have a question in JavaScript. Yeah, come on, ask me any question. I'm here to answer. Okay, so those are the three sources, and there are so many sources, but yeah, these two are the powerful ones. And first this and second this. Yeah, any question here before we move on to number three? Number three is essentially important for us. So that's where we find documentation, and a lot of times I'll show you guys how to use those documentations. So the most important part of a web developer is how to find answers. So it's not just about questions, it's about finding the answers too. So where do I find the answers? I find answers that there are a lot of resources on internet to find answers. Okay, so I always keep telling to my juniors like, hey, if you don't know about coding, at least you should know how to ask a question. This is the biggest problem we face actually. We don't know how to frame a question. If the question is not proper, the answer will not be proper. Like I say, I'll say, okay, I need a login using PHP, let's say. If I say I need login, if the question is not framed properly, then how there is no way I can get an answer. So always remember, frame your questions properly. And I'll tell you how to frame the question. It's pretty simple.